Overrated or valid? Starbucks, overrated. Starbucks is overrated, but I drink Starbucks whenever it's actually necessary. I don't drink coffee just to drink coffee. It's bad for you anyway. I don't need all that sugar, sodium, whatever else they got in there. I drink it when I'm like actually really tired, which is like on a weekly basis, but I might do it like once or twice during that week. Like if I'm like exhausted or if I'm like falling asleep when I first get up, but I don't just drink coffee for leisure. That's kind of weird to me. Vegan food is underrated. It can be overrated in the sense of it being more public nowadays, but I went vegan 2020, the whole pandemic, honestly. Like as soon as the pandemic hit, I decided to go vegan, wanted to try something new. And that was my first bulking process that I ever did too. So I started bulking with vegan food, and I took my fitness to a whole nother level. I was actually in the best shape of my life, like ever. So vegan food is the way to go. Paying for dinner, eh, it could be overrated, I guess. I mean, chivalry is dead for sure, but guys are just naturally gonna pay for the dinner anyway. I think more women should come out and want to pay half or pay for all of it. I think that would be a good gesture for the man, so he's not, so overwhelmed by the bill. Whether or not he got it or not, I think you should just do it. It'll be a lot smoother night. It shows more about you than it does about us if we pay for it, but you expect it. Lakers, overrated. You know what it is. Stop playing with me. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. Movie theaters valid, but in the sense it can be overrated too. I know people stream nowadays. Everybody's home. Everybody does their own little thing. But I've always liked the aura of going to the movie theater. That's always been my thing. Like whether I'm taking my date or I'm going with the homies, whatever. Like it's just something about being in front of that big ass cinema. Like you get to experience it way different. Most people don't have a whole theater in their house, so you'll never get that feeling back. Traveling, valid. It can be underrated too, but definitely valid, bro. Like I've been not traveling like out of the state or out of the country type of thing, but I just been going to different cities within Cali and just seeing different things. The air is different, like for real. The air is different. See different people, greenery. Like you just need to get out more, bro. People would definitely need to get out more and see more of life. It's good for your mental. Van sneakers, underrated. Definitely valid though. Valid as fuck. It's an essential Cali shoe that you gotta have. I got a few of them. I got some Van boots actually too. Those legit Van boots. You can actually wear them casually. Them hard. Podcast, underrated. Podcast underrated. It's definitely essential if you want to expand your mind because like the type of podcast that I have will be way more innovative than somebody else who's just trying to entertain. Obviously, entertainment is like a huge process, but you always want to try to expand your mind and you want to learn new things. So valid. Monogamous relationships, definitely valid for me. I'm definitely open to the idea of having more than one woman, but with the conversation of my significant other, like you want to talk to your spouse, obviously you don't want to go out there and cheat. You want to actually have that conversation with them and figure out what's gonna happen. Is she gonna have a man or are you gonna have a woman on the side? Can you guys cheat on just like the weekend? It's like how is that gonna work? Or you guys live in the same household? Those things need to be talked about. Having a family, overrated. Overrated for me. I'm not the family man at all. It's never really been something that's been on my mind. You can ask my mom this. Like, never really wanted kids. A wife is cool. I'm not against that at all. I don't mind that. If you guys are gonna start a family on purpose, you want to have an actual reason on like why you're doing it. Or do you want a boy or do you want a girl? And this is the reasons why I want a boy, I want a girl. You don't just go out and just have kids just to have kids. I mean, most parents figure out, things on the fly, but I feel like if you're gonna bring a human into this world, you need to have an idea of like what the goal is. Maybe you want them to be an athlete, maybe you want them to be successful in this, that, and the third, or maybe you want them to follow in your footsteps and be a better you. Like there should be a reason behind it. So it's overrated, but just have an idea, bro, before you start a family. Just don't wing it if you don't have to.